Hello, welcome to another Linux Terminal Commands for Beginners tutorial. For this video I will be talking about creating new user accounts with the useradd command. Let's open up the terminal. Linux supports multiple users on the same machine. To add a user through the terminal, we use the useradd command. To use useradd, you need to have root access. Depending on how your account is set up, you may need to log in as root. Okay, let's start. For my account, I need to log in as root for useradd to work, since when I enter useradd, I get permission denied. So I enter su, the root password. Su command stands for substitute user. It lets you change the login session's owner. Entering su by itself and without an account name lets you change into the root user, given you know the root password. The root user is an administrative user that gives access to all commands on the system. Okay, now as root, let's create a new account on the system with the useradd command. Useradd -c for comment. Usually you put the full name of the user being created here. I don't really know what to make because I don't want to use my real name. So I know. How about Christina Grimmy? For those of you who don't know, she was on The Voice in Season 6. I've actually taken a liking to her singing. Some of you probably think I'm super lame for liking The Voice show, or Christina, but to each their own, I guess. Okay, -d option to define the home directory's location, home/cgrimmy. -m option instructs Linux to create the home directory. -U option creates the private user group for the account we are creating. -S option assigns a default shell for this account. We want the shell to be bash as it is the default for Fedora. Bin bash. -K option copies a home directory from a template of your choice. We'll use etc/skel directory. And the last part is the account name we want to use for Christina. And we have just created an account for Christina Grimmy with a login name of cgrimmy. Actually, we aren't done yet. The account is still locked until a password is manually set. To set the password, enter command passwd, the username, which is cgrimmy. Now let's set cgrimmy's password. I'll just put a random password. Oh, I guess that was too short. Wow, I am messing up. Okay. Okay, I had a bit of trouble there setting up the password, so I actually just, instead of redoing the whole thing, I just edited out my mistakes, or, well, I let my mistakes run for a bit, and then I stopped the video until I figured out why I was not entering the password wrong, but seems to be good this time, because now I set the password, and it's successful. Okay, my mistake was the bad password was just a warning. You can actually enter a password less than 8 characters. When it said retype password, I thought it was asking for a new one. So I wrote something new, and since it didn't match the first password I gave, it gave me an error. This went on for a while because apparently I'm not very bright. Okay, moving on. Creating a new user adds entries to 4 system files. etc passwd, etc shadow, etc group, and etc gshadow. Advanced users would take a look at these files to edit user accounts and whatnot. Let's try switching into the cgrimmy user now with su command. su cgrimmy. And we are in. Let's go into our home directory. cd tilde. cd with tilde key will take you to the current user's home directory. pwd. And we see we are in home/cgrimmy, the directory we created as home directory for our account cgrimmy with the useradd command. Now I'm going to go back to my account, Cauchy, with su Cauchy. And that's how you add another account with the useradd command. Now to delete a user, use the command userdel username, where username is the user that you want to delete. If you want to also remove the user's home directory as well, use the -r recursive option with userdel. The command would look like userdel -r for recursive username. Also, as a side note, I was able to switch between accounts without entering a password because I was switching to them as root administrator. If I had tried the su command before I entered the root password, I would have been prompted their password. For example, let's open up a new terminal. In this terminal, I'm logged in as Cauchy, and now I'm going to try to switch to cgrimmy account with su cgrimmy. Here I'm prompted a password, and I have to enter cgrimmy's password. In general, when making a new user account with the useradd command, follow this template. Useradd, -c for comment, full name of the user, -d for home directory location, home/user directory, -m to tell Linux to create the home directory, -U to create the private user group for the account we're creating, -s to assign a default shell, usually bin bash, -k to copy a home directory template, which is usually /sckel, and the username. To summarize, we used the useradd command to add another user on the machine, and briefly went over removing a user with userdel command. This concludes my Linux Terminal for Beginners tutorial, creating new user accounts through the terminal with useradd command. For more information, please check out useradd's manual page at man/useradd.
Here are some more Linux for Beginners videos. Also, please like or subscribe, but only if you want to. And lastly, thanks for watching.